Bethesda kicked off E3 with their first ever press conference. They spent the majority of their time talking about Fallout 4, but they also announced Dishonored 2. The developers haven't named a release window, and since no actual gameplay was shown, don't be surprised if it doesn't ship until 2017. Next up, Microsoft announced loads of new games. The new car-PG Forza Motorsport 6 is racing to the Xbox One, along with the deadly Gears of War 4. Microsoft's subsidiary Rare is working on Rare Replay, a game collection that will include 30 of their best titles like Battletoads and Conker's Bad Fur Day. Rare is also working on an all-new pirate-themed adventure called Sea of Thieves, and one of the most surprising announcements from Microsoft was Dark Souls 3, which is coming in early 2016. Electronic Arts mostly showed off Star Wars Battlefront, but a new game announcement was Mass Effect Andromeda, the long-teased new installment of the sci-fi franchise. Mirror's Edge Catalyst also got its debut, and we can't wait for it to launch in February 2016. Ubisoft announced 3 new games: the open-world Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands and melee combat game For Honor, and finally South Park, The Fractured But Whole. As for Sony, they unveiled Horizon Zero Dawn from the makers of the Killzone series, the new Hitman game, simply titled Hitman, and the long-rumored remake of Final Fantasy VII. We're also getting a kickstarted Shenmue 3, something fans have been begging for. Sony also confirmed that The Last Guardian is still alive and well and on track to hit the PS4 next year. Nintendo also unveiled several new games, the first being Star Fox Zero on the Wii U. It reimagines the classic aerial combat with modern graphics and a new story, and takes off this holiday season. We didn't get a new look at the next Zelda game for the Wii U, but Nintendo announced The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes for the 3DS. It's based around 3-player co-op and launches this fall. Those are some of the biggest games announced at E3, and you can check that all out at epn.tv. But now here to tell us what games he's looking most forward to is Victor Lucas.
Hello
Victor.
there. Hi.
Okay, so I know you're excited about a lot of things.
You know me.
Yes, you're excited about a lot of things, but I'm surprised that you're so excited about For Honor.
I really am. I played the game and had a great demo with it, and I felt like the Ubisoft Montreal team is trying to create something very different with its sword combat.
Yeah.
It was very visceral, and that's a word that gets used a little too much in the video game industry, but I really felt like I was heaving a giant broadsword and taking down somebody, and it's new. It's fresh.
It's new and fresh, you're right. We do need that. Something that's not new and fresh is Just Dance 2016.
Yeah.
And I did a demo of that. I always think that I'm done with this stuff completely, but then I jump into it and play. You know what? I have a lot of fun, but I think I'm just having a lot of fun because there's so many people around that are having fun with me.
You know, Ubisoft sells a bajillion of these games every year for a reason. They're really solid.
I did sweat a lot doing the Oculus demo.
Right.
That was crazy.
Yes.
I can't even, it's hard to explain,
Yep.
and I feel like people out there need to try it, but I know you need to try it still.
I still need to try it. I even told the Oculus founders that I wasn't going to put it on publicly and crush these things. These take time. But I did try HoloLens. That was amazing.
It was really confusing.
It was really, really cool, and it fit well. It was kind of fit like a crown, and then it fits on your nose. The one thing that I kept having to do, though, because I was looking down for the briefing, I had to keep adjusting the visor a little bit, but it was so impressive.
Okay, well,
so I'm really looking forward to HoloLens.
I'm glad you tried something on that had to do with some kind of VR.
Yeah. Yoshi's Woolly World blew my mind. You cannot refute how cute it is.
And you know I like cute, but something that is not cute and something that's actually quite scary is Batman.
Right.
Yeah, and you didn't spend that much time with Batman this year, but Jose did.
Talking about it?
Uh-huh.
Yes, he did.
The Rundown is brought to you by EB Games.